Hi kids, welcome to session 1 of your NCERT chapter Knowing Your Number from the class 6. This chapter would be including your introductory in this session. So before starting the session, I would love to tell you all a story. As we all have our own languages to speak and express ourselves, we all speak in Telugu, Hindi, English and many more languages. But but years ago, maths had no language. And we humans know very less about how to convey large quantities in conversion or through symbols. People only knew small numbers and they used to count them with fingers. In your previous classes, you have added, subtracted, multiplied, and divided numbers. In this chapter of knowing your numbers will be more interesting and playful than your earlier classes. So, under this chapter, your first topic lies to be comparing numbers. Comparing numbers is a very interesting topic and a magical one. We all know about what ones are, what tenses are, what hundreds are, and what thousands are, and what 10,000s are. This is how your father or your mother would be counting the money. You would have listened talking to them. But how do they manage to do so? This is all which plays an important role. So if I take an example of a number, say 2345, so the ones here, the ones place here is a 5. 5 is at ones place. 4, which comes to be in the tens place, is the 4. And 3 lies in the hundred place, and 2 lies in the thousand place. So we can say that 5 is at the ones place, but 4 is a tens place. So 4 would be multiplied by 10. And 3 is at hundred place. So 3 is to be multiplied with 100. 2 is a thousand place. So 2 will be multiplied with 1000. I will be going depth about these all in the upcoming topics. But for now, you just remember what ones place is, what tens place is, what thousands place is, and what 10,000 place is. So if I take up a number, say 3465, in this number, this is your ones place. I'm just repeating this again for your sake so that you can understand much better. So 6 comes to be in the tens place, and 4 comes to be in the hundred place, and 3 in the thousand place. So how can this help you in comparing numbers? Let me tell you how. So in this question, they have told us to compare 4,875 and 3,542. In 4,875, 5 lies in the ones place, 7 lies in the tens place, 8 lies in the hundred place, and 4 lies in thousand. And same in the number 3,542, 2 lies in the ones place, 4 in the thousands place, 5 in the hundred place, and 3 in the thousands place. Now we'll be comparing these numbers with respect to their places. So let me compare the ones place first. So when comparing the ones place, we can find that 5 is much more greater than the 2 in 3542. So 5 in the ones place is greater than 2, and 5 in the ones place, 5 is greater than 2. And now what this symbol is, let me tell you. For the greater ones, we represent it with this symbol this, and for the smaller ones, we represent it with the symbol. So do remember this, because while comparing the numbers, we have to represent and we have to tell which number is greater by using these symbols only. So we knew when we got to know that in the ones place 5 is greater than 2. I mean, this 5 is from 4875 and this 2 is from 3542. And when comparing the tens place, we can just see that the 7 in the 4875 is much greater than the 4 in the 3542. So again the symbol goes towards the 7. And when coming to the hundreds place, we can see here again that the 8 is much greater than 5 in the 3542. And when comparing the thousands place, you would have known what the answer would be by now. Because here again, the 4 of the 4875 is much greater than 3 in the 3542. So we are much more clear that 4875 is much more greater than 3542. So here comes the answer. We have just compared the numbers, these two numbers, so easily and so quickly. Okay, now let us try the another more example. So the question here is they have told us to compare 15,623. That means and 15,073. By the way, that's a used number. Now, in this, the 3 lies in the ones place, 2 in the tens place. Again, we are just checking out the places of the number so that it can be very easy for us to find which is more greater than what. Then 6 is in the hundred place and 5 in the thousand, but here 1 is there, which lies in the 10,000 place. Same in the same way, we would be comparing 15,073. So 3 is in the ones place, 7 in its tens place, 0 in the hundred place, 5 in the 10,000s place, and 1 in the 10,000s place. To now it's time to compare the numbers. As you have seen in the last example, how we have compared the numbers, in the same way, I would be comparing these numbers too. So so, so when comparing the numbers, let us start this time with the ones place again. So in the ones place, you can just see that the one in the 15,673, you can just look at the pointer which my tip is showing, my arrow is showing to. 15,623, 3 is same in both the cases. In the 15,073 and 15,623, the 3 for the ones place is same. So nothing is greater than anything. So I have put an equal signs because both are equal. Neither one is greater and neither one is smaller. So next is at the tens place. So when coming to the tens place, the tens place at here in the 15,623 is 2, and here in the 15,073 it is 7. So the tens place of 15,073 is much more than the 15,623. Then when comparing to the hundreds place, here the hundred place of 15,623 is 6, whereas in the hundred place of 15,073, 0, which easily represents that 6 is more greater than 0. When coming to the thousands and 10,000 place, they both are equal. Both have 5 has the equal one and 1 has the equal one. So we can easily compare from the hundreds number, that hundredth position, that the 15,623 it must more greater than 15,073. If you ask me why I have taken and why I have compared this number with regard to the hundred place, it is much clear. We know that one's place is lesser than the tens place, and tens place is much lesser than the hundred place, and hundred place is much lesser than the thousand, and thousand is much lesser than the 10,000. We are just going with regard to the placement order, and I am following this order. So, guys, that's all for the session. Thank you. And if you people liked the session and liked my way of teaching, please like, share, and comment. Your feedbacks are really very important to us. And please do join our Telegram group. To join our Telegram group, you can just click on the link provided in the description box. And we have just provided the link here below also. Please do give your support. Thank you.